Gonna say, that's a logo you're not gonna see much on this channel.
Yeah, I was gonna say, always a good sign when that precedes an RPG.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, hello everybody, welcome to our latest wonderful idea. This is Lost Odyssey. I am joined by Crow and Argate, and we are doing something very different than we normally do. Normally, when we play these sorts of games, somebody is an expert, and then somebody is, kind of there to be along for the ride. This is the blind leading the blind. I have the most experience with this game, and I have played, 10 hours of it.
Meanwhile, my experience with this game is, I watched that commercial for it back in, 2006, the one with, the Jefferson Airplane music track that's, the Alice in Wonderland song that they did, and apparently I've been told that's not indicative at all of what this game is about.
And I have no experience whatsoever with this game. The closest I've got is I've played a little bit of Blue Dragon when that was new.
That's also not a great quality indicator of this game. But you know what? We'll get there. We'll get there.
Look, Mistwalker is one of those studios where they need a couple of whiffs at the bat before they finally get a last story and actually get a hit on their hands, but likewise, we'll get there.
Have they done anything of note since last story?
I think they did a puppet RPG-ish, or a tilt shift thing, and that's about it.
They did a couple mobile games, and then, yeah, the other big one they did was Fantasian, which I have heard mixed things about. It's apparently very, very hard. In the SMT kinda, no, you will do this, and you will do it our way, kinda way.
I see.
So yeah, there's a reason why Sakaguchi was like, okay, last story, I think I'm fucking done, goodbye, I'm out of here, see ya.
Oh, that one really was his Final Fantasy.
Yep. So this is looking extremely Warhammer for a JRPG to start out with.
Yeah, there's definitely some art design happening here.
Oh, I see there's actual people working these things. I thought they literally just outsourced the resurrection spell to just the machinery now. What a horrifying existence this is. You get cleaved in two by, the giant bus-sized chainsaw that, the orc army has, and then a minute later, you are resurrected, fully healed. And it's like, okay, get the fuck back in the fight, asshole.
Yeah, I was about to say, how disorienting must that be to just, be stabbed clean through, be dead for, 10 seconds before the blue light just brings you back. And then someone just stabs you again.
Well, it could be worse. This here is our main character, Kaim, and, he is literally immortal. That's his entire shtick.
He speaks, right?
Oh yeah, he does.
I was gonna say that, there's another Kaim we're all familiar with, and,
Oh, his name actually is Kaim.
Yeah.
So, there are going to be some interesting things that this game does with its combat system, but none of them will be present here. At this point, this is as bog standard of a turn-based system as you get.
Yeah, I was gonna say right out of the gate, oh, hello, Final Fantasy VIII UI, it's been a while since I've seen you. Not counting the remaster they did, I guess.
I was getting more 9 off of this, but yeah, this is very PS1 Final Fantasy.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Keep those 9 vibes in the back of your head because we are put a pin in that. We're coming back to that in probably about 5 or 6 episodes.
And again, very appropriate that, like, wasn't 9 the last Final Fantasy Sakaguchi made before he got fucking booted from Square? Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure, like, 10 is where, like, the new crew takes over after Spirits Within bombed.
Yeah, 10 is the first game held by Kitase, I think.
Okay, so he's immune to fire, yeah.
He was an executive producer on Final Fantasy X, coming up from Final Fantasy IX, where he was producer and story.
Alright, so this is our first real battle, question mark? It's very straightforward. You attack one of the arms, and then it goes into defense mode, so then you attack the other arm. And then eventually it will raise the giant chainsaw arm, and that's your cue to defend.
Yeah, that's pretty straightforward.
So, like, if you don't defend, does he just get, like, splattered in half by that?
I mean, but well, you have to remember, Crow, we're in a JRPG battle now, so, like, yes, but in reality what that means is that it would do, like, 120 damage. Completely different.
Yeah, I figured that, but it's like, oh, come on, at least do something fun if you fuck up the very obvious defend cue, like...
Yeah, you also have 10 potions. They're absolutely unnecessary, but, you know...
Yeah, like, just doing the math in my head, it looks like, yeah, you'll probably only need, like, 3 of them at most to get through this battle. The way this thing is dealing damage, like...
What is the gauge up at the top right there?
That is... I forget what the actual mechanic behind it's called, but it's something... It's related to the... The gist of it is that once we actually have a full party and we have, like, an actual front and back line, that gauge is based on your frontliner's HP, and the higher it is, the less damage your backliners take.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Don't know why they needed a gauge for that, but whatever.
Yeah, I was expecting that to be like a boss health bar, but I realized that it wasn't going down with
Same.
your attacks.
Yeah, no, that's a... That is a... It's a player defense mechanic. It will make more sense once we have an actual party to work with.
Okay, then.
Tank boss like, why was I programmed to feel pain?
Oh, and it's still not done.
Oh, hell yeah, you go, dude.
Way to go, Khan, you did it. There's only 5 or 6 more of those to go.
It's okay, we have plenty of potions.
Yep. How much pain do you think all of those idiots' necks are in, wearing those big giant smokestack helmets?
Yes.
For the Emperor! Also, my life is agony. Please kill me, and don't bring me back this time.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be a problem this time.
Okay, apparently the sky just opens up and shits lava on you. Great, this world seems fucking amazing.
Now imagine getting revived after being melted by the lava.
Oh, Jesus, no!
Would you even feel pain? I think your nerve endings have been burnt off by that point.
Yeah, you just come back screaming. Alright, Kaim, time to really put that immortality to the test. War. War never changes.
I mean, you joke, but they did just do the equivalent of, like, drop a nuke on a battlefield, so...
Yeah.
Does that make Kaim a super ghoul or something?
I guess, yeah. Kaim looks up at the sky, skill issue, walks away.
SMH should have just parried.
Can't believe you're denying us the save screen.
Yeah, don't worry, we have something better in store. Some of the other survivors, question mark?
I was kidding about getting revived after being melted.
I don't know if you can quite call them survivors, but this is what's left of the other people who were on the battlefield.
Oh, they're just insane, don't worry.
I mean, I would hope they would be insane at this point, because imagine being sane and being, like, just a walking tube of hamburger helper at this point. Like, tell my wife I love her.
Hey, you know what? At least we got $50 off their corpse.
Hooray?
I was going to buy my daughter a present. Ugh.
I was more distracted by off-brand victory jingle from Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
So this is one of the big things about this game, is that there are a ton of interactables, just random shit lying around that you can kick, or like, you know, in this case, just kind of ram with your shoulder, and you just get stuff. It's great. And by great, I mean it's infuriating, because you better believe that we will be spending, like, 20 minutes walking around town just fucking looking and kicking everything.
This is the kind of system that I think works great on paper, but you really need to, like, make it very clear what is or isn't interactable. This is why we have yellow paint everywhere now, because people can't fucking tell what's interactable or not.
Yeah, I think this feels like Miss Walker figured out how to do, like, HD console physics, and then they were like, okay, well, we don't really have the time or the budget or the understanding of how the Xbox 360 works to do anything else, so just put that shit on everything.
So, we did get a ring from that last one, and that's important, because that's going to give us two things. For one, rings inherently come with their own little benefits. In this case, the Bruiser ring slightly increases our physical damage. The other thing it does is that it unlocks this game's version of timed hits. So now, when we attack an enemy, we will get the old ring system to pop up, and then we just have to release the ring when it's in the good part. You know how these things work.
I'm not gonna lie, when you picked up the ring, I thought it was an accessory, not timed hits.
Well, it is an accessory. But you need to have a ring, any ring, equipped in order to use the timed hit system.
I see, okay.
So, like, could you have just walked past that and just, like, not gotten it, at least for this area? Like...
No, you are forced to get that first one just because it's in the way of where the bridge is that sends you across.
Fair enough.
Otherwise, yep, here we are. We're just gonna hit shit and pick up some random garbage and hope it's useful? Shrug?
At this point, I'm not really sure if I'd, like, love or hate that it's doing, like, the anti-Final Fantasy 13, where, like, it's telling you nothing about what's going on, whereas, like, 13 told you everything about what was going on in its opening minutes, but in such a confusing-ass way, like, it would almost have been better if it had just been this.
Be careful what you wish for.
Oh, god damn it.
Next, because I don't know if you're gonna like what we get next video.
When did this game come out?
2008.
And Final Fantasy 13 was also 08, or?
2010, I think, ish.
It was like late. It was like, yeah, I think the Japanese release was like late 2009, and then it later was like 2010 for the localized.
Gotcha.
Hey. What? That guy over there. He's still alive. Huh?
Oh my god, it took me a second to realize that was the game doing the comic book panel split screen. I thought that was you for a second in editing.
Oh god, no. No, the game also likes to do that.
So, Lost Odyssey, directed by Ang Lee from his Hulk era, I see.
Kai Marganar, Commander, 17th Platoon, Armored Magic Troopers.
It's a miracle you made it. Come with me. This way. Unbelievable. One survivor.
Yeah. Amazing he made it out safe. Especially in that outfit.
Put some proper armor on. Jesus Christ.
I attribute my survival to my abs of steel.
I see, we have crafting.
Correct. So, some of the stuff that we just pick up will be used to make new rings. Like I said, sometimes we get them just from, like, chests or whatever, but most of the time you're gonna be building your own. So, like, in this case, we could actually upgrade our Bruiser ring, but we don't have any Guardian ore. But if we got another party member, we could make a new Bruiser ring and then just give that to them. Yeah, there's a couple other guys out there. I don't know if you want to see what they look like, though.
I appreciate that every one of these NPCs has the standard slice of life anime title naming convention to them. Like worried soldier, calm, like busy medic, whatever her name was. Yeah, depressed soldier, Locks. Oh, that's a mouthful.
Yeah, Mohan, that was those armored cars were something, weren't they? And then I stabbed the shit out of one.
That's Officer Seth Balmore with the 43rd Magic Division. She's like you. She got out in one piece.
Really? You two are walking miracles.
Okay, yeah, I'm starting to think that the way you survive all of this horrible shit is to just wear as little armor as possible in this world.
So this game favors light armor users and not heavy armor.
So yeah, no, it is absolutely true that the best survival method is to simply parry things with your abs.
You have better evade rates with light armor, I guess.
Mildly concerning that these armored cars just look like coffins on wheels. Like, is the game trying to tell us something?
Here's where you get off, Lieutenant.
Oh no, I got off like 20 minutes
Council
ago.
wishes
Oh,
to hear
wait,
from a
shit.
survivor, sir. Sorry, not you, Officer Balmore.
Hey, I'm a survivor too.
The Council has only summoned Lieutenant Argonar. Sit down and shut up.
Well, that's just weird.
This way, Lieutenant.
So they only want to hear from one survivor. Just one. Also, for the record, I want you to know how much I fucking despise that one single piece of hair that Kime has. Like, Jesus Christ, my dude. A comb. Just do it.
Snip it off, fucking get a hair tie, anything.
Look at these motherfuckers not understanding Visual Design 101. I'll leave it to you, the viewer, to decide who I'm talking about here. Sucks to be that guy.
Yeah, that's one of the, there are several just kind of unmarked random little fetch quests that you can do. Like, there's gonna be one at the top of the, up at the train station, at the top of this lift, that we will do. I don't know where that helmet is. I'm sure it's somewhere in there. Whatever.
If we're ever back and we find it, I guess we can go turn it in. I guess.
I mean, it should be easy to find. It's like 3 feet tall and has a very large, obvious, and easily grabbable Sonic the Hedgehog ring on it, so...
Maybe that's part of the problem. Like, when it fell, it broke, and now it no longer has the, obvious indicators.
Aw, son of a bitch.
Now that I'm looking at the geometry of the area, I wonder if there's like a ladder or something that we can go down and get to, like, in the in-between areas.
Oh, maybe.
Not that you could tell, because there's so many, like, girders and shit in that scene that it's really hard to see what's interactable.
Yeah, the visual design of this area is not kind to low bit rates, we'll say.
No, it is not. Probably should have given it a couple hundred more on this commentary encode.
Hopefully it's fine for the viewers at home.
Yes, yeah, I know. I thought that's what we were doing.
I love that they queued up behind you and everything, too.
Lieutenant, are you gonna get on the monorail? Please, sir?
Hey, you're that guy, right? The soldier that can't die.
Want to test it?
The 17th Division. That was the front line. They were smack in the middle of the Wool Highlands. No one could have survived that meteor crash. But here you are, without a scratch.
Beg your pardon, Lieutenant, but it's really strange. The few we were able to save were far from the center of impact, and even those men were seriously injured. It's hard to believe that anyone could have survived that inferno.
Then don't believe it.
Oh shit, he talks!
The Council won't like that attitude.
Wait, is his name Ogles, or is that like, are we saying that he's just ogling Kime?
No, his name is Ogles.
Okay, because like with some of these epithets, I cannot tell if like they're actual names or they're verbs.
Okay, so with that info dump that we got, like, why isn't the Council summoning Seth too? Because like she was a alleged survivor of the battlefield, and literally the only other person besides Kime who walked away with all of their skin intact.
Yeah, don't you worry. We're gonna meet the Council next video.
Man, I'm gonna feel something approaching an emotion when this place just gets nuked into a fucking crater in like 20 minutes.